Hello, chess aficionados. Have you ever tried to think how a chess master or a grandmaster thinks versus like a beginner? Well, this is your opportunity. I'm presenting to you a puzzle here, and I want you to write down how long does it take for you to solve this puzzle. Just to write it down. Seconds? Is it 5 seconds? Is it 10 seconds? Is it a minute? And that'll tell you how far away are you from being grandmaster. Because grandmasters just think differently about the same position. They know how to eradicate superfluous options, whereas beginners are so new to the game they don't know what to look for in order to make the best decisions. So, for example, when you looked at this position, it's white to play. What is your first thinking process going on? Did you look more at the knight? Did you look at the bishop? Did you look at the rook? Or did you look at the king? Or did you see something else? See, grandmasters would look at the position of the black king and notice this feature. What would you think a grandmaster would notice? Instead of looking for a move, they would first notice that the king and the knight are controlling the black king, that the king cannot move. Do you see at all? If they move either of those two pieces, they will allow the black king to escape. So knowing that should be your first direct notice. If you saw this first, you're well on your way to improving your game. If you didn't see that, then you still have wait a little bit to go before you are able to improve your rating. And then you have the bishop and the rook to consider. And you know there has to be a move. So, and then there's a thing called tempo. If you move on any of the bishops, is it doing anything for you? Okay? The white bishop. If you're moving in anywhere, if you're just thinking, oh, I'm just going to do a waiting move, or what are you going to... No, that's not the best way. You want to go for the kill, and you want to go in the most efficient way possible. So what is the purpose of chess? To checkmate the king. So you always look for the checkmate. Okay, attacking piece. There's not going to be an attacking piece there, but what can you do to bring it home? Well, the best move here to get this done in a grandmaster style way of thinking is to move the rook to d6. So if I move the rook to d6, okay, I move the rook to d6 right here. You have two choices, zugzwang. Okay, you don't want to make a move, but you have to. So it's going to be whatever pawn you choose, the result will be the same. Why? Because even though this bishop is very far away, it's a sniper, has a very far range, and this range, this ability to see this, okay, sometimes people have a hard ability to see unless you see the board in a grandmaster style way. And it's going to be hard for you to make the right move. So whichever move I make, because the knight and the king are already controlling the movement of the black king, this way it will be checkmate. Correct? If I do the same thing from the other side, let's move this back. Let's move the rook back. So if I'm moving this rook again, this is the critical move that you should have seen. If I take it with this pawn, okay, it's the same thing, but like a reverse mirror situation. Okay. Where's the bishop here? The bishop just wants to disappear. Not here. All right. So this is a checkmate. So you see, if you wanted to mess with the knight or the king, you missed the major point here, that they are crucial for the next steps. So you would have like had Legos and you have dismantled everything, and then you would have to put another piece idea together. And that is chess. And in the end, that is chess. The more you see things, the fog clears from your brain when you are able to figure out what the pieces are doing in a given position. If you fail to see that, you're going to miss some steps. And even the best grandmaster don't see everything all the time. Your emotional state is always affected. Excuse me. Whoever was your teacher and what made things important also is affecting. So you gotta just practice more chess, and don't be upset with yourself if you don't see what the grandmasters see. They have sometimes over 100,000 positions kind of memorized in their brain, and they know what to look for right away because they've been through those steps. And if you're gonna go bullet all the time, you're doing the wrong strategy toward learning. You're only aggressively attacking all the time. And the real chess, like the over-the-board chess, takes time. So anyway, give me your comments and tell me how you did with this puzzle. Did you see